welcome back to today's video. So I have a super fun one for you. I was so surprised because I got a package from Colourpop the other day, and this is actually my second PR package from them, but this one blew me away because there's so much stuff to try. So here's just like a little look at the box, and they're actually in Target now, and they just expanded again and added, I think it's like 150 more products is how much they added, which is crazy. So you can get even more stuff at Target and stores. I think this is such an amazing collaboration. Target, Colourpop, two things that I absolutely adore, and I'm actually wearing a full look today using all the stuff that they sent over to me. Well, some of the stuff, there was so much I literally could not use it all. So I really love how this look came out. I had so much fun putting it together for you guys. So if you want to find out what I use, what I'm loving from Colourpop, then just keep watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and let's get into it, guys. So I have so many things to try out today. It's kind of crazy. So like I was saying, I got this amazing package in the mail from Colourpop, and I was so surprised. Like, there was so much stuff in here, even more than the first box they sent. And that is because they sent this little pamphlet explaining it. So basically, you can now find over 120 Colourpop essentials at Target nationwide, including the Super Shock Shadows. Woo, it's a tongue twister. The blushes and the highlighters, lippy pencils, lippy sticks, BFF cream gel liners, Pretty Fresh, and way more. Plus, we just dropped 9 new palettes at Target and Colourpop.com. Their Once in Floral Spring collection is also available at Target and Colourpop.com. So this is gonna be like my first like full Colourpop try on. The only thing I don't have is like a foundation and a concealer from them, but I'll just use something else. By the way, today I am trying to channel spring because it's cold, it's dreary, it's windy, and I'm just over it, you guys. I want to be bright and fun, so I'm wearing a bright tank top, these really fun flower little hair clips that I'm obsessed with, and they remind me of being a kid, and I just always am trying to channel my inner child Colourpop to play with today. So let's get into it. So there are tons of palettes in here, and I am going to show you guys the ones that they sent. So first up is Plum Season, which is like a really gorgeous purple palette, you guys. I just love purples so much. Next one is called Mauvin' Up. Colourpop just like really changed the game with their eyeshadow palettes and just gave this amazing formula at such a low price point. Look how pretty this one is. It's, how am I gonna just use like one of these? I'm gonna have to try and use a couple. Called Peach Out. I honestly was in shock that Colourpop sent me like all this stuff. I was blown away. This is the Peach palette. I believe these are $14.99, which is really affordable, I say. This next one is Deja Brew. This one kind of reminded me of that, what is that palette called they have? It's like this smoke something, but it's like these taupey tones or like taupey gray tones, and I was feeling these colors. The last palette they sent is a blue one, Blue Velvet. I don't think I'm going to be blue today. Dabba dee dabba die. Just not really feeling blue. This is so fun. Ooh, this little like color right here is super pretty. I'm actually excited about this one because there's like a lot of nice blue mattes in here, and I just go cuckoo for mattes. Super Shock blushes. This one is like this really fun purple fuchsia called Lil Vibe, and this is another matte called Between the Sheets. They're kind of both like funky and cool. We have this one, Flexitarian, so I will like put this in a giveaway. This one I do not have. It's this really pretty purple color called Hippo. First off, and I was like, is this gonna work? But it's actually just like this really beautiful, soft, like white lilac color. So I think I might use that one. And then they also sent over 2 Super Shock shadows. I already have this one, which I'm obsessed with, Mighty Morphin. Really, really like fun sparkle. And then this one I do not have. It's called Moon Daisy. It's like a blue sparkle. Okay, and then on the bottom we have liquid liners, lippy pencils, whoop, We have some lip oil. Is this one blue? Oh my gosh, it's a blue. This is the BFF Volumizing Mascara in like a blue color, which I love. I used to always use blue mascara. We have 4 cream gel liners, whoop, in Swerve Exit, which I've been dying to try. And this one is Amethyst Hour and Try Me, which is like a, oh, this is a liquid liner. Try Me is like a red. There's actually 3 liquid liners in here. There's this red one, Try Me, which is interesting. We have black, Numero Uno, and Grande, which is the brown color. And all right, let's apply some primer first. You guys, I just have to say this, I'm gonna be honest, I love coming in here, on here and chatting with you guys. I feel like I'm just talking to my friends, and I have to be completely honest, like, I'm home basically all day, like, by myself, and while I am an introvert and I love, like, being alone in my alone time, I do, recently especially, I've been feeling a little bit lonely, because this is the thing, when you're like by yourself all day, you are like literally just stuck in your thoughts and your minds, and sometimes I drive myself crazy. Like sometimes I'm like, am I insane? Like, is anyone else like this? I'm like, I truly feel mentally insane right now because you're just alone, like, and just thinking. I think I'm a little bit crazy, not gonna lie. So maybe you guys are like me and you can relate to me, but I'm just like, oh, so like just sit down here and just like talk and chat and just like, it's just like an outlet for me. I think that's why my videos are so long, because I'm just like, I have all this like chatter to get out because I've just been literally by myself, like not talking to anyone. And yeah, it definitely gets lonely. Like, although I love being by myself, I really enjoy my own company, and you know, but I also like, I do like talking to people, like, you know, so I definitely, I don't know, just spewing some like random thoughts. If you guys work, you know, by yourselves or you work remotely, let me know like if you're the same. It's not like I'm like, I want to be in an office, because like I did that and like, it's just, I don't want to be gone in like an office from like 8 to 6. It's just this complete flip side where you're like completely alone and like not talking to anyone all day, and I think I just go crazy in my head is what it is. Like I drive myself insane, and I'm like, I have to tell myself sometimes, I'm like, you have to calm your mind down. I'm like, deep breaths, like just calm your mind down, because my mind's like blah, 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 like going crazy. Okay, so I really want to play with Plum Season. I'm gonna go in first with this shade, So Delish. It's like this matte mid-tone kind of lilac purple, and I'm gonna put that in the crease. Oh, Oliver and Gizmo are playing with each other. I love when they play with each other. It just like warms my heart. But then like, so they'll be playing, and then like Oliver will like walk away, and I'm like, you literally just like left Gizmo hanging in the dust. Like Gizmo was ready to play and Oliver's just like, okay, I'm done here. Like, excuse you, he's so rude. And then I feel bad because Gizzy still wants to play, but it's cute. They like bite each other, and sometimes they get a little crazy, but that's not very often, honestly. Most of the time they'll just play fight and like bite each other's leg or like bite each other's butt. Sometimes they'll lick each other, so they're really, really good with one another. But then sometimes I say to Nick, I'm like, do you think they really like each other? And I think they do, because they do like they don't like, it's not often they snuggle together. They'll sleep on the same bed together, but they won't like sit together. Sometimes I will catch them sitting together, and it's literally the cutest, but I would say that's more rare. They have their own like designated sleeping spaces, but overall I think they really do like each other, which is really sweet. Like I love seeing them, you know, interact with each other, and it's actually coming out brighter than I thought, maybe because I didn't set down my eyeshadow primer, so the primer is making it more vibrant. That's gonna be what I'm gonna go with here. Another deeper crease shade, I'm thinking I want to do maybe this one, Go For It, and this like smaller crease brush, and then put that into the crease. Oh yes, this is pretty. Am I like doing some sort of cut crease right now? I don't know. Again, I'm just kind of winging this and seeing what happens. But wow, these are insanely pigmented, you guys. Like, I know Colourpop is so good, but this is like I said, this is like my first time really getting to try like multiple things from the brand, because I've never done like a full Colourpop makeup tutorial on my channel or anything like that, because I've never like went out and like on the website and like bought like all this stuff to film. Like, I've gotten like one thing here, one thing there throughout the years. Like, I have like a couple palettes that I've gotten giftings, and the Coconuts palette I had bought and I love. Emailed me, I was like 100% yes, I want your products. Like, I love your stuff. Okay, so that is beautiful. I'm thinking, wow, that's quite intense. Like, I was not thinking I was gonna go so intense, but maybe we will do a little cut crease because I haven't done one in quite some time. Discovered this new worship from a church on Spotify, and you guys, it's so good, you have to listen. They're based in Nashville, and the church, or you can look up on Spotify, it's called Legacy Nashville, and I fell in love. They have this like new live worship album, and I love live worship more than like the studio albums, because you could really feel like the presence, and the album is literally called Presence Night. And I found it because there's a singer I love, Tiffany Hudson. She's a worship leader. She just has such an anointing on her voice, and I love anytime she comes out with songs. So I had noticed she had a song, and I was like, is this Tiffany Hudson? Her name used to be Tiffany Hammer, and then she got married. And she is with Elevation Worship, which is that like really big church in, I think it's North Carolina. But she, I guess, I don't know how it all went down, but she sang on this album for this church in Nashville. And I was like, oh my gosh. So there's this song called Same God, which is an Elevation Worship song. And she sang it. She didn't sing it originally, but at this church, somehow she sang it on this album. And I was like, oh my gosh, like this is so pretty. So I've been listening to that on repeat. So Same God, you can just look up Legacy Nashville. She also has like a couple other songs on there. So I put concealer on to cut the crease. Now I'm just gonna go in with the Juicy AF, which is this like really fun, sparkly lilac shade. And I'm gonna use that same flat brush. Ooh, this is like, gonna have to pack this guy on. Yeah. I'm gonna pack that all over where I put that concealer. So yeah, I love finding awesome new worship artists, or like a new church that's doing like worship CDs. So good. And it just like during the day, I'm like, I need a worship song right about now. So I'll just put that on and like do some praise and worship right in my house or in the car. That is so pretty. Wow, wow, wow. If you guys ever watch anything from Gordon Ramsay, he goes, wow, wow, wow. That's where I got that from. Oh my gosh, I like forgot that I missed doing a cut crease. I cannot believe how unbelievably beautiful that lid color is, and like the sparkle is out of this world. So I do want to try another one of these purple shades. I'm thinking this one in the middle, it's called Miami Vibes. It's like a really pretty glittery purple. Pack this right on the center. We're going full out purple today, you guys. Do you ever like see a picture of your makeup and you're like, how did I do that? Like that happens to me all the time. I'm like, wow, like I really like how my makeup looks there, and then I'm like, I can't replicate it. So I don't know how that happens, but it always happens to me. I think the other reason I feel like I'm going slightly crazy or slash stir crazy is because I really do not have a car right now. Overheats, and I really can't drive it because it overheats. So, and I really do not like the car, honestly. And I've only had it since July, August. And I honestly do regret getting it. It's a used car, like I paid cash for. It's not like a leased car or anything like that. So, I thought I did research on it. I definitely regret getting it. And I want to stick to like Honda, Toyota, like something more reliable than the one I have now. Because I just feel like the guy kind of like, I don't know, the guy I bought it from, I feel like he was like not that honest, and I had like a feeling too about it, like, and I should have, there you go, trust your gut feeling, because I had this gut feeling about it like the day I went and saw it, and I put a deposit down, and I had a feeling, and I did not listen to my gut feeling, which is always a mistake. You should really always listen to, or when you're Christian, we say like the Holy Spirit is like guiding you or telling you something, like you really should listen. But I was like, no, I just want like this fun car because it's a convertible, and I was like, it's so cute. Okay, doesn't matter, like you shouldn't have got it. And it was so far from where I live. It was such a hassle to constantly be going there. Like I knew, like, what's wrong with me? Like, why do I do this to myself all the time? It's like, Kim, you know. So here I am paying for that little mistake, because it's literally broke. The convertible top broke literally right away, and then the engine started overheating. So I can't go anywhere. I freak out because I really don't want to drive a car that's overheating because it just doesn't feel safe. This is so pretty. Oh my gosh. Do this matte one. Yeah, that looks good. Because Nick is gone all day, and he has I'll call it our main car. The one that like the lease is up on literally next month, and we're trying to figure out what we want to do. Like if we want to lease again, but it has to be like an affordable lease, or to buy out the car we have. So I'm trying to figure all that out this week. But then there's the matter of I need a car too, because I have places I want to go, like especially I like going out during the week when things are quiet. Like I can go out on the weekends when Nick's home, but things are so crowded. Like I just want to be able to, like if I have to go somewhere, like I just want to be able to go somewhere. So it's kind of driving me crazy. So I'm trying to figure this whole situation out. It's really hard because I'm trying to now sell that car that I bought, and I've had a lot of interest, but since it overheats, it's like really hard to sell, and I'm definitely losing money on it. So kind of just like one of those lesson learned, it is what it is situation moments where I wish I was just like really rich so I could just literally get any car I want, and I didn't have to like worry. Like, oh my gosh, this is like one of those moments. Yeah. Well, I really like how this is looking. I think should I put this, I might put this color in the outer crease just to play around a little bit. And I'm just gonna tap that in the outer crease. So yeah, I just want like a little Honda. I used to have one when I was in college. Was that college? Yeah. And then when I started my job, I had those little like two-door Hondas that they started getting nice looking in 2006 and 2007. So I wouldn't mind having that again, like the 2006 or 2007 Honda. So it's just really hard to find cars right now, especially in my area. People love to jack up the prices of things here. Just trying to remain positive, and just I keep praying about it too. Like I know that you know, God will provide me with a good, reliable car, and the one will eventually come along. I just have to be patient. I cannot believe how buttery, soft, and just like flawless these shadows from Colourpop blend out. I'm very impressed. This is so nice, you guys, just to be able to like, I feel like I'm just like venting to you guys, and it's so nice. Like, oh, thank you for listening to me. And I hope I don't come across as like, this is always my fear. It's like, I don't want to come across as whiny. I'm just venting. Like I said, I don't have many people to chat to besides Nick. So it's just so good to like chat with a bunch of you gals, and I'm sure you guys can also like be able to relate and understand. Another good car brand if you're looking for cars, Lexus, like the older Lexuses are really reliable because they're made by Toyota. And Acura is another really good brand as well. And then like I said before, Honda and Toyota, in case you guys are also looking. My dad always told me to try and avoid like American made cars like Ford, although obviously not if it's like a new new car that's like different, but like I'm talking like older cars, like I guess before like 2010. Love the way this is looking. I do want to try this cream gel liner, this white one in Exit, because I've been dying to use this color. It's just like a pure white, and I'm gonna put this in my waterline. Ooh, you know it's gonna be fun too, using that purple highlighter, because this look is purple. Ooh, this is really nice and creamy. I've been very into the white liner. I did it yesterday as well. And it just like makes you look like a little doll. Gizmo, I feel so bad. He's like sitting on the kitchen counter waiting for his food, but I ran out of their food. But next I'm going to use the BFF liquid liner. I think I'm just going to use the black one. I was trying to decide between the brown and the black. I think this is a felt tip, which you guys know I like the brush tips better, but we're going to see how this one works. I already know this is gonna be a long video because I've been chatting up a storm with you guys. Okay, so I'm just going to, ooh, my goodness. This is quite pigmented. I am loving these eyeshadows. Like I'm seeing it up close and I'm like, so pretty. However, I feel like I just have more control with the brush tips. That looks really good. Okay, liner is done. Why am I so like red? I think it's the lights. My cheeks are like on fire right now. With the mascara they sent over, it's the Level Up Lengthening Mascara. I don't think the blue one is gonna go with this purple look, so I'm not gonna use that one, but I will eventually because blue mascara is just so fun. Good this mascara is, and this is gonna determine whether or not we need some falsies today. So let's look at the wand. Oh, okay, it's like a natural brush wand. I don't know, I wasn't expecting that, but natural brushes are my favorite. So this is lengthening. So usually if it's something's lengthening, I like to combine it with a volumizing, but let's see. Interesting. So far I like it. That's kind of like a thicker consistency to it. Like I feel like I'm really like coating my lashes. I believe this is my first time trying a Colourpop mascara. Ooh, I like this mascara. I feel like it was really good for volume, even though it said lengthening. Definitely thicker. Like that's the only way I can describe it. Like I feel like it kind of makes your lashes stick together a little bit. So I did this eye. I did not do this eye, so you could see the difference between the two. I feel like this is a very like heavier formula, so I like don't know how well it's gonna hold my curl, but I really like the way it made my lashes look. It's like thick and voluminous, so this is really good. The Level Up, I recommend this for sure. Okay guys, I did go ahead and put on some corner lashes really quickly, and now I'm gonna go off camera. I'm gonna go film like a separate video for TikTok doing my foundation because I want to do that underpainting technique, and then we will come back and play with the rest of the products because I have highlighters, blush, lip products, so that's all like face and lip stuff. So I will be right back. Okay guys, I am back. Now we can work on all the fun face products. So I did go ahead and do my foundation and my bronze and all that stuff. I think it came out really pretty. So now let's play around with some of the highlighters. So like I said, they sent me Flexitarian, which I love. I'm probably gonna use this as my nose highlight. Okay, so then I'm gonna play with this Super Shock highlighter in Hippo. This is that fun lilac color I told you guys about. And these actually work better with your fingers rather than a brush. So I'm just gonna use my ring finger and pick some up. They're so creamy. Such a fun color. And I'm just going to literally just like dot this on my cheekbone. Oh my gosh, that is so pretty. Not like purple in your face. It's like just very, very slight. That is so fun. I feel like it complements my purple eyeshadow perfectly. Now I have two of the Super Shock blushes and I'm like, which one should I do? This one probably because it's like that fun purple color, and this one's like a little bit deeper. It's like more like a brown actually. This color is called Lil Vibe. We're gonna have to see about this, you guys. I am nervous. Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm just gonna pick up a little bit. This actually might be super beautiful. So just going to lightly tap this on. Ooh, okay, it's actually like a really pretty pink tone. Bringing it up my cheekbone. That is so pretty. This caught me by surprise, you guys. This is such a unique, fun blush. Oh my gosh, I love this. Okay, this one really got me by surprise because I was not expecting such a beautiful color. Oh, I love it. It's like baby doll. You can go overboard with this, so just be careful. That's why I'm like very lightly doing this, because I don't want to look like a clown. And you can also like go over with your... Okay, I had to do a quick battery change on my camera. So now let's move on to brows. I loved the cheek product. This is the Colourpop brow pencil, and this is just in dark brown. I'm curious what this is gonna be like. Okay, we have a little spoolie guy. Oh, it's cute. It's like a little, tiny little guy, which I'm happy about. The concentration it takes to do a brow. It's very like, I would say it's very light. It's not very pigmented, which honestly might be a good thing. This would be a good pencil for beginners who are like just starting out doing their eyebrows. Benefit sent me over their Fluff Up Brow Wax, and I tried this once, but I figured I could try it again with you guys on camera. This is like their first kind of brow wax product. It comes in this little spoolie, and I really do like that whole fluffy brow thing. Although I'm sure in like a few years we're gonna be like, why were we doing that? But right now, I like it. So the test is always to see if they actually stay fluffed up, because I have like a heavy brow hair and it's hard to keep them up. Okay, this is interesting. I like this product because it's not super intense like the Anastasia Brow Freeze. But I like this a lot better than their brow gel, which is like very goopy. So overall, I think this is pretty good. Pencil was decent. Not my favorite, but again, good for a beginner, maybe like a girl who's just starting out with makeup. I still prefer my Benefit because that one is just supreme. But next I want to play with the lip pencils because the colors look really pretty. Have Bichette, Oh Snap, and Love Bug. These are definitely colors that are like right up my alley. I'm also gonna try this one in Love Bug just because I want to try both of them, and this one's a little more brown. This is Love Bug. And I'm going to use the Colourpop Luxe Lip Oil in Dewdrop. Just like a clear. Okay, let's do a little spritz. Then, okay guys, so this is the completed look using the products from the Colourpop Target PR box. I love how everything came out. In the purple eyes, that eyeshadow palette, man, I am so impressed. Like, their formula is insanely good. I cannot wait to actually use the other ones because it was just effortless. Like, they were so easy to blend. There was no skipping or any sort of like patchiness. Like, they just went on flawlessly. Blush in Lil Vibe. This was like one of my favorite things because it's just so beautiful. Loved the mascara that I tried. Where did I put it? Here it is. The Level Up. So good. I really liked the lip pencils. These are great, but Colourpop always has great lip pencils. So I really liked both colors, Love Bug and Oh Snap. Probably a little more because it's a little more like neutral. This one is pretty, but this one is also really beautiful. And my goodness, it was very, very smooth and pigmented. So 2 thumbs up. Like, how do they do these products so well? I am like amazed, honestly. The price point and the quality, so good.
This time I won't let you in. You're playing with fire.
100% recommend Colourpop products. I'm a believer, I'm a fan, and I'm so happy that they're at Target because it makes it more accessible, like if you don't want to shop online, because I know I'm a store girly, like I love shopping in stores. So if you see the display, check it out because their products are so stinking good. The Super Shock shadows are literally one of my favorite things. Like I wear those all the time. Hope you guys enjoyed this makeup tutorial. I had so much fun doing this, and thank you to Colourpop for sending me all these goodies for free. That was awesome, and definitely will be continuing to use all these products in like my daily makeup routine. So I love you guys, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.